Hello everyone, Lawrence here from Unicorn Reviews, and today we'll be looking at a ITX board. The reason why we're looking at this board is because it's very small and it's also the cheapest Intel board you can get with onboard Wi-Fi, but more about that later. So we'll just go over the box on the ASRock H97M-ITX AC, so AC Wi-Fi, really cool stuff there. So it says on the box that we have the ASRock App Store, but we also get a €50 worth ASRock Cloud subscription, which is really cool because it's for a full year. So it's not some bloatware, it's actually a usable thing. And then also says it has better audio caps and you have your AC Wi-Fi and 3 display outputs, but I don't think many of you will care about that. Onto the other side of the box, if you're actually interested in this, you can read it, but I'm on this side so I can't read it myself, so pause the video. We're shooting 4K, so you should be easily able to read this. Alright, so opening up the box, no seal, so no way of knowing. And first of all, we get our booklet for the ASRock Cloud, some information on that, so always cool to have some information. An instruction manual with the usual CD, also has Norton malware. I'm not even going to call it antivirus anymore, it's just malware. You should just use Security Essentials or something free, which is better than Norton. And then we have our manual, which is not in color, uses a bunch of different languages, English, German, French, Italian, Spanish, I think Russian, Polish and Turkish, and then some Asian languages which I really can't read. We have, oh, this isn't good. Oh boy. So these are the wires from the card that does the AC Wi-Fi to the back of the motherboard. So we'll have to install that ourselves because, as we can see here, our alright, so this is pretty stupid. So ASRock apparently tries to cut costs by not installing the Wi-Fi chip itself, which this is just stupid. Why do I have to install it? But I mean, I can do it. It's not very hard to do. Alright, we have the backplate. No foam on the backplate, no rubber. Also not colored, but it is labeled, so it's something. Insert the meme here or something. We have 2 SATA 6 gigabit cables. One of which is angled on one side, so not on both sides or anything. Then we have a bracket and 2 little screws, so presumably that's to hold the Wi-Fi card in place. And then we have 2 antenna, which you just screw on and they can flex in either direction. So time to get our hands on the board itself. As most boards, it just comes in your ESD or electrostatic discharge stuff. So the usual pink ASRock foam below. So we have room for 2 DIMMs. We have 5 SATA 6 slots. I think all of them are right on the chipset. Probably, yeah. Very cool thing here, which is a smaller card thing. So this is for the Wi-Fi card, I guess. So if you're going to put a big cooler and the Wi-Fi on, it might be slightly problematic because it's not angled like with most things. It actually just sticks up. So we have 1 CPU fan header, another one for the chassis. No additional fan headers, only 2 fan headers. That's kind of stupid. Of course, some jumpers for CMOS clearing, a USB 3 connector, your front connectors. Audio is over here, and then we have a USB 2 connector here as well. You have the normal 24 and just a 4-pin here. So as you guys can see, it has ASRock Cloud on there and then some stuff about the audio on there. It's just stickers really, it's not going to be anything special. So on the back we have our 7.1 plus SPDIF optical audio. We have 4 USB 3s, gigabit Ethernet by ASRock, not by Intel, or a good Ethernet thing, because there's, theoretically it's the same speed, but it's actually better when it's by Intel most of the time. And then we have our DVI, VGA, HDMI, 2 USB 2s and a PS2 connector, which is combined, so mouse and keyboard all in one connector. Board itself looks pretty clean. I always like to look at the back of a board. The cleaner the better mostly, and this board is pretty clean on the back, so that's alright then. So yeah, the only thing I don't like is the fact that this one is not angled, because it will stick up and it will interfere with bigger coolers. But oh yeah, so this is where you put the little metal bracket in. That's pretty cool. So yeah, let's move to the BIOS. Alright guys, time for me to show you the BIOS. It's the same as every single other ASRock BIOS that doesn't have overclocking in it, even though it has some hints of overclocking, so it's probably something they quickly port, but it has like OC fixed mode and everything, but it doesn't support overclocking, so why does it have all these options? I have no idea, but I guess it's great if you want to undervolt your stuff. But yeah, it just has the same BIOS that every other ASRock board has. And it's sufficient. It does everything you want it to do, and nothing more or nothing less. So let's go to the conclusion now. Alright guys, conclusion time on the ASRock H97M-ITX/AC. As you can see, and this is something I did on purpose just to show, it only comes with 2 SATA cables even though it has 5 slots. So I ended up having to go to a store, and apparently computer stores no longer sell SATA cables, so the only thing they could give me was this ugly, very short red magenta like one, which is just ugly. I'll obviously replace it later. But I have my complaints. It doesn't come with very many SATA cables. The Wi-Fi card is not installed, and then they give you a little bracket with it, but the screws on that thing are too small for any screwdriver that anyone has at home. So I even checked the neighbors, and even they didn't have a small enough screwdriver, so that was an issue. And then there's the way you mount the antenna to the rear of the case, which is just completely stupid because you're just screwing it into the back plate. And so what I'm probably going to do is just drill a hole in the top where I'm just putting the antennas in the top, because it's a plastic top anyway, so it won't interfere with anything. You know, if you have a full metal case, you'll get this Faraday cage thing going, but not with plastic cages, so that's great, Salman. But yeah, there's quite a few things I don't like, especially when it comes to cablings and the accessories that it comes with. But other than that, you do get AC Wi-Fi. It is alright fast. It's not the fastest AC Wi-Fi I've seen, but it works, so that's good. It's the cheapest AC board out there, so with all those things, I mean, the BIOS has everything you expect from a BIOS. Performance is, nowadays performance really doesn't depend on the motherboard anymore, so they couldn't possibly do anything wrong there. And it seems well made. It's a bit, a bit messy around the back, but that was to be expected from a board like this. Only 2 fan headers, which isn't ideal, but again, it's alright. So with all those things in mind, I'm only giving it a bronze award. It does still get an award for being so cheap. I think it was 90 euros or something at the time of the review, but yeah, that is pretty cheap for a board that has Wi-Fi in there and all the USB 3 stuff and everything. So yeah guys, if you like this video, just let me know in the comment box, or just give me a like or a dislike if there's anything you want to see changed with my videos, because I keep getting a lot of audio complaints lately, and I don't know why that is, because when I process the audio it seems alright, and then for some reason it's no longer alright when you guys listen to it. So give me some feedback on that in the comments. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and read the description.